He said they wouldn't be billionaires without the hardworking people that bought their apps and paid for their
And
stuff.
computer engineering.
He
that's
makes
our
100
grandparents.
billion. So
Yeah, it's Bill Gates.
and you know what? Zuckerberg.
That's 100 billion just right there.
Ufferberg wants to leave the state, so let's send
Go get
Zuckerberg to Austin or wherever he wants to go.
Zuckerberg, put
Yeah.
your name.
Yeah. No, write your name though.
Yeah, I'm using
Yeah,
mine.
And then signature. Yeah, address.
Pen's giving out a little bit.
Okay. Get it back.
Signature where?
City again? Yeah, signature there. Yes. We're preventing higher taxes on the middle class.
Nice pen.
Thank you. This one is to save school funding from budget cuts to help.
What we want to do is educate on the PC 290 laws, sex offenders. Registered sex offender. I got to actually mention that.
So it's okay.
Probably coming up
This
here.
is to help the schools so kids have safety for their school.
Yep, children.
Protection.
I'm allowed to visit, stay away, and deal with stuff. I know how to deal with it.
Sign for colleges. Sign to save the school funding. 18 billion's on the line. They're going to cut the school budgets here unless we do something. Would you like to help vote, please?
Is this Prop 55?
No, I don't know the number other than this one. Like this is, I have several ballots. Which one were you looking for? Actually, I have a whole bunch. That's the school's one we're signing.
The school one.
See?
That's
part of
like
the
Bill
CPA,
333.
so I've done that one.
Okay. How about the billionaire's tax that helps special
Title
needs?
47.
I'd love to sign that.
Special. That's the billionaire's tax.
Yep.
And then this is just sign right there and city and zip again. Thank you. My mom was a teacher. Is that what you do?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I
You're
am
a good
my
educator,
local
then.
chapter's union president. So
City and zip. Oh, cool. And I'm also a father, and I know how much time it takes to teach a child when you're going over vocabulary and things. And a lot of different things I talk to them about. This is to help union members' rights in healthcare, that they're always going to
Labor
be,
union.
have the right to see transparency over how their dues are spent on 100% of the time. Or the union would be liable to even give their dues back.
File them, claim them, and
Okay.
force them
Well,
to
stop
work.
corruption in the unions is to democratize the union by law.
Go out there and serve the Marines. That's how you stop corruption.
Well, not all, yeah.
That is. You
Okay.
force them law and mandatorial service.
And then this one is for traffic accident victims. You want to sign for the nurses? Sir?
Yep. All right.
Thank you. The victims will get 75% now.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah. It's called stopping ambulance chasers.
Yeah.
Being so greedy.
I usually get pulled over by them. Too many accidents.
And this one is to save the American dream, to build land on your own home, build your own home, that they can't interfere with lengthy permitting process more than 1 year.
Housing, EOP housing interests.
Any building, it could be a tiny home. It's like literally what I want to do, just to get a small piece of land, build my own home, real cheap. That's it, by the code, but I don't want to wait for years with the permits. Get architects. Yeah, that's this one right here. That's been a long-standing issue, and this helps all the fire victims. I need to get a refill.
It did them in different, so we can see you got to that point.
Oh wait, does that say February? Yeah, that's
Police officers do nothing.
Print your first and last name right there. You signed to save the Caltrans from budget cuts. You vote here. Or help healthcare and education. We just need signatures for the election if you care about it. A lot of problems in the state right now. Signature below? Right here? No, right there.
Yep.
That's where I signed. Yeah, I have to do a lot of handwriting myself. So
Yeah, I'm used to law enforcement. 12 pages is my limit usually. That is exactly the limit. That's 12 circuits I'm trying to apply to.
Oh, we have 12
be a judge after being the 9th circuit now. Just like that's the next step.
Sexual misconduct and ride sharing companies.
Ah, yes, yes.
Man, marijuana smells good.
Great. And then this one is the one to stop sexual misconduct and ride sharing.
Yeah, I can do 4. Yeah, misconduct 294,
No,
594.
The 2 tax petitions were our top issues. We have one for audits of all new taxes. Would it be nice to know every penny, like with the lotto money, for example? Any new tax, I have to have audits with it.
I shorted my name to Ellis for the permanence of the future of this conversation.
No, it does have to be the whole full last name.
Oh,
It won't
okay.
ban it.
We'll
Sorry.
take the time to do it.
Ellsworth, yeah.
It's gonna go over a little
Okay,
bit.
that's okay. They'll accept that. Just signature there again. Address, city, and zip. And then the other side to this is a petition that's to
You know,
protect our
nothing
savings
blocking.
accounts.
There you can see this is
From-
my absolute signature.
Sounds crazy, but from taxation. Yep, again, address, city, and zip. Because this is the thing that they can tax retirement accounts, they can tax savings accounts, other investment accounts. And so it's a law to say they shouldn't, because that is our savings we're supposed to have after all the taxes are taken out last I thought.
That is true.
It's like, where could you ever have any money for yourself? Wonderful. Then this is for university home ownership, that anyone who works there after 5 years, even a janitor,
LA.
even a janitor.
Prisoner
Bro,
of
they can
war.
5 years, they can get help.
Jailhouse janitors, that
Down
works.
payment. Like down payment assistance, because they have billions and billions accumulating interest in there.
Good job,
They can
Justin.
use it.
Where
Yeah,
that
so number 3,
describe it?
just do number 4.
Thank
Yeah. And then this one is for a constitutional limit to the government never to interfere with the choice of, oh, we did that when I talked about the laws. Yeah, the traffic one, the billionaires tax we got, the education. We did the union members' right to vote. And so they always have 100% transparency over all of their dues spent with the right to vote on them first.
Absolutely agree to that. Being a union member, I believe in 100% transparency.
Yeah. Any system can become corrupted. And I think the problem is the politicians, they fundraise, that's their profession.
Peterson, president, make him a
Oh,
politician.
this is one of my favorites, is to have medical breakthroughs on the preventative side, understanding the science of immunology, which is
Perfect.
about what,
Nurses.
well, this is about what causes the cells to break down that lead to disease.
Amebial.
So we can have solutions for Alzheimer's, heart
Yep.
disease, cancers, and arthritis from signing so many petitions. That's age-related.
Dialysis, amebial deficiency.
That's, we did the Uber one. University home ownership, is to give people a system.
Yes,
for-
100%.
Amebial.
So immunology, you can be my number
yeah,
7. son.
immunology.
Yeah, we need to know what causes the cells to
Amebial
break down in
blood
the
cell
first place.
destruction. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah,
Good conversation with you.
you too, Ron. I like learning about.
Hope you have a nice night when I get out of here. And as well, you have a nice evening as well.
Thank you. You too, sir.
Well, resident,
Yeah,
resident
2 minutes every 2 years is what I say, and we're the ones that are going to be helpful in making all the change in the whole state for our future. And that's a beautiful, blessed thing to be a part of. And then we had the one for immunology here. Oh, she's catching up, man. She's fast.
It's because literally, as union president, all I do is
Hey,
sign
make president.
stuff,
That's excellent.
fill
That's
out all
awesome.
of this stuff all the
We signed for
time.
tax protection for the middle class, but they're going to raise them in January. Don't you want to prevent that? So take 10 seconds now for a future of tax protection. It's your savings. They want to take our hard-earned money. I know, but now we are. But this is about foresight. That's all this is about. We're not change the world in a second, but we can change it if we plan now. Okay, that's cool, bro. Appreciate it.
Oh, this is.
And then we have the last 2 healthcare balance, and then the BART one. So,
I absolutely want to sign the BART one.
Yeah.
My fiance works with BART
yeah,
on the trains, so
we need that. So this is the Save Mass Transit.
yeah.
Oh, don't.
Then you know it's
yeah,
March.
don't. Okay.
It's not that
Oh,
way.
please, right. But
Look
don't
it
write
up
on the
and check
papers.
on it. There's
No, you're
nothing.
right. No, we're good.
Yeah, but I know not to write.
Okay, we have the BART one we're doing right now.
It was only one intention to get through the register.
That's it,
and
bro.
Get to the end.
Save BART, and then the last 2 for the nurses. That's all.
BART, and I'm the BART security head supervisor.
Oh, wow.
Been working there for the last 22 years since it really came into business and was built.
Okay.
Great name. Mom's
Time
engineer
for
of it.
tax protection.
Yes.
Thank you. And then the last 2. This is the CEO pay cap on nonprofit clinics, and this is the one for the hospitals. So they actually work like charities. They're not given an 18 million or 10 million dollars.
Yes.
Yeah, and then they'll hire more nurses and better pay for the non-union workers, which when they don't pay them well, they leave to strikes because they quit. I'd be a security guard at a nightclub, or be a food prep at a restaurant, or change bed sheets at a hotel. I thought about all this. I worked with them down in San Diego. We got it passed in LA, we got it in San Diego, and now Santa Clara County. Yep, one last one, number 10. Oh, you did it. Perfect, bro. And then the last one's for nonprofit clinics. Yeah, these are the last 2 for the nurses. Nope, that's it. You got right here for clinics and hospitals right on top. That's the one for.
Sutter Health and Mental Health Clinic of North County and South County Valley Health Centers.
Oh, yeah, this is for nonprofit clinics. Sir, would you sign to prevent higher taxes on the middle class? It's just a signature, and even to protect retirement accounts, savings accounts, investments of all kinds. Awesome.
Repeated the same statement about 6 times through here. Name and
Great,
address.
you did it all.
All
Yeah,
right,
'cause-
awesome.
thank you so much.
I'm so
God
glad
bless you,
you
Ian.
always
Right on.
wanting to help with us.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Let's
You
go
too.
ahead.
You did a very
Bye.
good job.
Enjoy your shopping.
You're awesome. Cool, bro. And then
Oh,
sign
brother,
right there.
it's been a long day. Good luck with the voting race.
Well, you
Yeah, I
help.
missed the 3
Because sometimes it's just one person that sits down to do it that another person says, oh, I might check.
Yeah, I'm like, as your friend, I'm going to take care of the whole day and get you out of here.
Sign to prevent
Saw you
your
this
taxes.
morning.
You're awesome. And then signature, city and zip.
By the time I get here, happy Easter and happy 4th of July.
Right on.
March will be over.
Sign to prevent new taxes on the middle class. Help our healthcare. Would you like to vote, sir? Help our healthcare workers' rights. Or tax the billionaires for our hospitals. Hey, do you want to prevent new taxes? I got the tax protection bill. Stop the mileage tax, sir.
This legalized my address all the way throughout the voting system.
You pay taxes everywhere you go, sir. They tax your shoes. They tax your sales tax. They have a state tax taken out of your paycheck. You signed to prevent new taxes,
That's
sir?
normal for the system, though.
You want higher taxes? Let's just get on the ballot. Okay, well, no, it's not me. Why are you talking about me, bro? You act like you know me.
By the mafia.
You don't know me. You actually don't know squat about politics. Never mind.
The Republican,
And then
representing
signature,
Republican.
city and zip code. Wait, yeah.
No, I got
Well, you know,
closed
the
out.
worst is the people that act like they're on our side and then they still don't sign.
Hypocrites.
You know? Yeah. And then zip
Hey,
code. Oh,
Terry,
Daily
oh, my
City,
man.
right? Daily City too. Yeah, you know, whole lot.
I signed in the middle there.
Daily City and then zip code. You sign for tax protection, prevent the new taxes on the middle class. You want to vote?
I mean, that's Voters Awareness
They
Month.
want to raise the tax on every mile you drive.
Let's raise taxes to get the people and attack Congress. Keep voting back. We'll crack back.
Hey,
I'm not too rude. That is, yeah, they will tell me to.
you're the man. That is your receipt.
My stub
Yeah,
is your pen.
you're the bro. I appreciate you.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. And you as well. I hope you have a blessed day.
Yep, you just recruited me in the Army from the Navy. I'll do my best.
Keep serving America, sir.
That's what's one, man.
You signed prevent new taxes? Nicolas. You signed for tax protection for the middle class? Or help our hospitals? Now, he was homeless, but his signature is valid with all the information he provided. Homeless have the right to vote out here. A homeless person cares more about society than the average people that are supported by it. That's crazy. The homeless guy cares more about society than half the people that are living and working here that are take it for granted.
It's funny how people act different things.
He legally registered at the police department
It's okay.
because the mailing address is different, and that's allowed because it could literally be any department or intersection or building. They made the law for that. Sign to prevent new taxes. He said I'll probably end up back there anyway. I was like, but he wasn't on parole.
It's not on parole?
No.
Yeah, well, John or Rogers doesn't.
I think he lied to me though. I think he said he just wanted to do it to.
Remember, the police department right here is a shelter home.
Oh, is that why there's a shelter home right here?
Over here, up,
Shoot.
what side?
Oh wow.
Where King Box at?
Okay. Well, if they're signing, he didn't put his signature on this.
Jail?
Okay.
It's a shelter home right there.
Oh, okay.
Where the people do the community service, work for them.
Oh.
Work for them. 8 minutes.
Can you sign to help education or healthcare, man? Sir, would you sign to save K through 12 funding? You sign to prevent higher taxes on the middle class? You vote here. You sign to prevent higher taxes? Or tax the billionaires? Save our hospitals, ma'am. Save all the nurses' jobs and the patient care. You signed to save Bart from budget cuts, sir? Save Caltrans.
Well, I don't know what's right about things here, over there.
Oh, it should have a way that can bring the geolocation with a button.
The map, this sucks. They told me they're gonna give me a chance.
You signed to stop new taxes in California? Can you vote here? Are you cool with asking them to sign the one to stop sexual misconduct?
Yeah.
Yeah, because then it will help weed out all the bad apples, so there's less drivers. Better for him.
Like, you gotta go on, like, I don't know what it is. I think, a short person can ride, something, and go home and turn.
I actually had that, bro. I could have gotten in trouble. She was like old and she was drunker and walking. I was a young guy and I was like, oh man, what do I do? I was like, what do I do? She's taking advantage of me.
I love you. I need my milk.
Yeah. Can you sign prevent higher taxes? They're going to raise them in January on mileage unless we do something. Do you want to stop the new mileage tax, ma'am? It's expensive. You got the 2 new petitions? Okay. Can you, would you like to vote against new taxes? It still opens, right? Did they close this door? Oh, you're right. They closed it off. Ah, look, they cut me off at the source. They closed me off, those bastards. They could have just given me a nice courtesy and said, hey, buddy.
Hey, they shut down right here, 'cause,
No, I go over there and they're going to cut that door off. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. See, I figured it would have been by the coffee.
Since that goes at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, the coffee makes sense. Can you sign for tax protection for the middle class? Can you vote here, sir? Beautiful out here. Beautiful weather. Beautiful day, the breeze. Sign to stop new taxes? You vote here? Stop the mileage tax. Okay, gonna go get some petitions. You sign to stop new taxes on the cost of living. Stop the mileage tax. Can you sign to save K through 12 in colleges? No. Okay, gonna make my boards, and I'm gonna wander over to the front of the store. What time is it? They closed that door early. You signed to prevent new taxes in California. Stop the mileage tax. You signed for tax protection for the middle class? So you want to put anywhere in California?
What I hate to say.
Yeah, what county are you in?
San Joaquin.
Okay, perfect. I have it right here. Yeah. So do you know the background of what happens with the taxes? Did you hear about the new taxes? they're
Pretty
facing
much,
this year?
yeah.
What do you work in finance? Are you in a bank or something?
No, I do transportation and.
Oh,
and-
transportation. Oh, that kind.
Yeah.
Okay, well, one of them's related because, all the mass transit is looking to shut down. Oh,
Yeah.
you're San Joaquin. I wish they had it out there. It's like you guys are so close to the community lines. Okay, the 2 tax petitions I should have right here. This one is to have audits of all new state taxes.
Okay.
And it's retroactive tax repeal, meaning we'll prohibit any new state taxes to try to put on us this year.
Okay.
It's only March. They already have 2. One of them is called the mileage tax. The other one we're calling the toddler's tax because it's a tax against
That's stupid.
people investing in their kids up to 18.
I don't like that mileage thing.
Yeah, it's horrible. To have a new way to try to track our lives.
Right?
You signed for tax protection, sir? Can you sign to save K through 12 in colleges? These are ballots for the upcoming election. Are you a registered voter?
No.
Okay, thank you. And then this one's just prevents us from ever being taxed on retirement accounts, financial assets, investment accounts, savings of any kind. And as these are both related to the free market and protecting just as people compete naturally and, this way the government's not taken from us. Okay, this other bill is to protect lawyers' free market, that they can always have the freedom to give us a chance of choices, protecting not just lawyers, but a person who needs a lawyer. So we can always choose a lawyer of our choice. But they can never stick us with a public defender or ever not to switch lawyers after we're starting a trial. Any other kind of infringements on the Sixth Amendment. Sounds real important.
Yep.
All right. Now, this one isn't for everybody, but how do you feel about a temporary tax on billionaires that helps our healthcare workers' rights?
Of course.
Good. That helps Medi-Cal and Medicare.
Yep.
And ultimately the debt the hospitals face with all this budget cuts from the federal government. So that is a real threat. I always remind people, even if you don't want it, public hospitals are going to suffer, and that's how people show up to work. How do they go in their lives?
Yep.
Hospitals necessary. And then this one is this a millionaire's tax renewal. That's to keep the current tax we have on millionaires is funding K through 12. It's not a new tax.
Mhm.
So he's making permanent what was voted on in 2012 on high income California is set to expire. It starts at 1/3 of 1% there, but it does go up at 1/3, then 2/3, and then 1% over 1 million. So
Okay.
it's like $10 billion a year that we need to keep for public schools.
A lot of money.
Yeah. It's too many kids are in the classrooms already. When I was growing up, we'd have classrooms like 20 kids.
Yeah. They're
Now
closed.
30, 40, 50.
Well, my kids go to school in San Jose, and then they had closed some schools over there too. So
Yeah, it's horrible what happens. Sign to prevent new taxes, sir. And then this is to stop sexual misconduct with Uber and Lyft to be more accountable. Have you already signed, sir, to help save mass transit?
Sorry, I'm on my way out.
I think I recognize you. You signed with me before past years, that's why. Good. Yeah, I'll be around. It's cool, I see all the faces. I've been around. Can you sign for tax protection? All right, then I have one for university home ownership. So anyone who works there, any job, would be able to get the benefit of assistance with a down payment. If you did driving for them, maybe, hypothetically. It's a down payment assistance. They provide this to the faculty. They have billions and billions in their endowment, and they barely use any of it, just a little bit for the faculty. So it'll definitely make a huge difference in people's lives. I like that. Oh, and then this is the other home ownership one on like the tiny home dream. Like I want buy a small piece of land, build a home. But I know a lot of people suffer when they just want to build, but the big developers get the green light. This is so the state agencies have to get the deadlines within 1 year. So they're not going to hold people back from starting to build on their own land. Then we just have 3 last ballots. We have healthcare ballots here. Four. This one's for union members' right to vote. That so all of their dues they pay to the union are transparently voted on. That are never spent before they're voted on. That they have to have that 51% pass. That there's never going to be a union boss getting slick talks by a politician fundraising and then gives them money even without their knowledge. For
you said
example,
this
which
is
has happened.
for union.
Yeah, it makes them more democratic by law.
I didn't know they can't vote.
They're supposed to be able to vote every time, which is kind of the whole problem. This is where not all nurses are going to agree on the same political topic. Can you help sign for K through 12 in colleges? want to save 15 billion from being cut from public schools. Yeah, you can sign it to renew the millionaire's tax that was about to expire.
I just signed this one.
Okay, all right, you know about. And did you sign any other ballots at the time? Because I have 14. 7 or
As soon as they told me that we were gonna start taxing millionaires, I was like, take me as many papers as you have, I'll sign them.
you think you did all 14 or did they stop at like 7?
I did do 7 of them, for sure, 7. I don't think I did any more than that.
Okay, well, yeah, the last ones were these two. It's the CEO pay cap and the clinic pay cap. Yeah, if, it sounds like some people like stop at a certain point. It's all good. I have a few others for healthcare. No, I know, but they don't even carry all of them because they're trying to keep it easier for them. But I study all these issues, and I know this is the one on the CEOs who made like 18 million a year, 10 million a year. That we should have some responsibility for the patients instead, and fund hiring more nurses instead of having a huge salary. So we have 2 ballots for clinics and hospitals. Yeah, I was going to move my table because they just did this to me. That's the one for nonprofit clinics. Thank you. That's the last one. Cheers. Awesome. Thanks so much.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you doing it.